local council in Melbourne, the Wyndham City Council, is providing $1.5 million COVID quick response grant, similar to a lot of the other states and the other local councils. They're bringing out their grant program. That closes next week. I thought I'd just run through the application form just to highlight any areas that you need to focus on. So I'll provide the link in the description below, but obviously business details, where you're located, Truganina, ABN, pretty simple. Year commenced trading, contact details, describe about your business, what you're doing, pretty simple stuff. Have you done your tax return for 18-19? It's not required by the ATO, so if you put in no, you're not eligible. So you've got until the 11th, which is next week, to get that done. So make sure you've done that. And then, what is the turnover? How many employees? This is important because this will determine how much money you'll get back, or the grant that you receive from the council. So talk about what percentage your revenue has decreased. That's going to be obviously down for many companies. And here we move on to how much you can get back. So $5,000 for a sole trader or up to 4 employees, and then right up to $20,000 for companies with up to 50 employees. Now, this is the bit where you want to describe the project, what you're going to do with the money. So this is worth 75% of the application. So in essence, what they want you to do is pivot. So they want you to be investing in new technologies and digital platforms. They want you to get professional development, so getting consultants in, alternative service models, so getting online, and then investment in local businesses to local collaboration. So those are the key aspects of this grant. So definitely get some online systems, get your accountant in to give you some further advice. Definitely get your business online or find ways to better market your business. And then look for people in the supply chain within your region that you can grow together. So you might be a finished goods manufacturer. Look for people in the supply chain that can give you stuff, and then people that may have a warehousing or something that you can collaborate together. So, good tools if you're sharing your back-end databases. So as soon as you get an order, then that goes straight to someone else in the supply chain. So any collaboration is going to look good. So that's 75% of the application form. And I've taken this information directly from the guidelines. So definitely just go and read that and just copy and paste that in and start with that as your initial information. And then once again, I've pasted this in from the guidelines. So describe how the implementation will increase revenue or business sustainability and growth. So you want to show that by them giving you money is going to help transform your business, even if by a little, but it's going to help you become sustainable. So they want sustainable businesses. And so let's just run through some of these things. Marketing and skills. So getting your business online. If you don't have an online presence, get the business online. Investment in professional, personal, organizational development programs. This should be getting social media people, getting business consultants to help you with whatever is the gap in your business. Investment in technologies and digital platforms. Investment that drives development and alternative service delivery models. And retention of employees or apprentices. You'll know what that means. If you've got to keep apprentices on, how do you keep them occupied? So a lot of service-based businesses I've seen have started to develop their own product. It might be a product that you've brought out in the past for other companies. You might go direct to consumer and bring out that product and sell to a wider market base. So put in your budget of what you want to do. Make sure you've got costs. Make sure you've got quotes. They don't want just made up figures because they'll look at it and think, are you asking for 20 grand for a social media person when it should cost 5 grand? So make sure they're realistic. Get some quotes. You want to look like you've put a bit of effort into this. You want to look shovel ready. So you want to be getting, as soon as they give you money, you can then execute on those proposals and contracts and start modifying or pivoting your business. Make sure The timeline is accurate. I think it's like 6 months. So just check what the guidelines say on that one. Are you on their local business page? No, you're strongly encouraged to. So yes is the answer. And then in 10 words or less, please provide a simple name that best describes the project. So, something like digital transformation is always a good title, or something that implies what you're going to do next. And then check the terms and conditions. I declare and submit. Good luck with getting that application in.